Here we go, Polly. This is all the stuff you're going to hear on Todd's Back in the Day Cafe.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Hopefully another week, Polly. We're getting all the T-shirts printed, and, it takes time.
It does. It takes a little bit of time.
Right.
But
In the meantime, we're going to drink and talk about wine.
we are. It's Denver Wine Radio. And, hey, a little bit of information for you, by the way. You can download our app at the App Store, and this would be the music version. Just search Denver Wine Radio, and you can listen to the music version of Denver Wine Radio.
Right on.
That would just be in the regular, the iPhone App Store, but Android coming soon. And then, but if you want to hear the podcast, you can download that in Apple Podcasts or in Google Play.
Okay.
Awesome.
So,
Great.
Cool. Denver Wine Radio. Hey, we're here with the 2018 Winery of the Year, Creekside Cellars, as distinguished by the Colorado Association for Viticulture and Enology. Also, I forgot to mention, Creekside Cellars, you won the 2017 Governor's Cup.
Yes,
with
we
your
did.
Cabernet Franc.
Wow, nice.
So,
Yeah. Second time, actually.
yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
So the Governor's Cup is a competition we do here in the state, where it's open to all the Colorado wineries. Enter your wines. They bring in some judges from all over the country, and it's pretty stringent judging. They're not
stringent,
they're not cutting us any slack. And
Right on.
there
Yeah.
you go.
So you guys were talking earlier about music when you're making wine. So you guys have a certain playlist you play, or a certain type of music that the grapes like, or you play like classical because it's like,
It depends on the day.
okay.
Depends on the day. But yeah, Paul, some days I like to play Sarah Brightman. Some days I like to play New Order. What do you like to play?
Well, do you set the
Most of
speakers
the
to the
time-
grapes, or what? What do you do?
Yeah. Well,
we talk to them,
you have to- the grapes got to be happy.
Right.
They were happy on the vine, and
Right.
now they have to make it to the winery. So we want to keep them happy once they get there. And but it's typically old school rap when I'm in there by myself.
Like
Okay.
what? Like LL? Like who?
Oh yeah, I've got this Pandora station.
Yeah.
Don't you love Pandora?
I love it. It's Return of the Mac Radio.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, so
and
they
it's-
play some great jams.
They do, and it took a while. I've had it for years, so we've thumbs down a bunch of songs, but yeah,
Right.
that's what comes up. Gin and Juice. There's a lot
Right,
of Snoop
right.
Dogg in there.
Yeah.
a
And it
lot of
just-
Dr. Dre.
It just gives the grapes that, chill kind of vibe.
Yeah, see, I have to give them a North Side kind of vibe.
There you go.
All right.
Absolutely.
Because that's where we're at.
Absolutely.
So-
Make them feel at home.
And Michelle's got to give them like that mountain feel, or
Right.
or the
Yeah,
I don't know
right.
what you call the evergreen scene.
Right.
Kind of, Colorado mountain kind of.
Colorado Rocky Mountain High feel.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And your grapes all happy, and that's why these terrific wines are
Yeah.
made.
We gotta make everybody happy.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and here's another way to get happy is to head out to Grand Valley, the Palisade area
Yep.
in Colorado, named one of the top 10 wine destinations
Wow.
in the world.
In the world, not
In
the
the
country.
world?
In the world. In the
Yeah.
world, folks.
Wow.
So if you have not been there, take a weekend, go. And you might want to go in September when we have the Colorado Mountain Wine Fest, which was rated the #1 wine fest in the country as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Both of
This
these were
year's
in
number-
Wine
yes.
Enthusiast. This is big. This is a big deal,
Wow.
folks.
So-
And not only that, guess who we have in our state that works for the Colorado Wine Industry Development Board?
I don't know who.
We have Kyle Schlachter,
Yeah,
who made
Kyle.
Wine Enthusiast 40 under 40. So, folks, Colorado, we are making some ground here, folks.
That's
we're not,
awesome.
Cool.
We're
Yeah.
not messing around. So, enjoy some Colorado wine. We actually know what we're doing, believe it or not.
Well, you do know what you're doing, because like I said, I don't drink, and I would drink all of these bottles. Well, not all. Oh, no.
Wine just
Oh,
spilled in the
no.
studio. It's horrible.
Oh, no.
Pandemonium.
Pandemonium.
You know what that just reminded me of, Paul?
What?
That reminded me of the time we weren't supposed to have any beverages in our studio
Now you know why.
at the original Jammin',
Yeah.
and Chaz Pepsi spilled on the board,
Oh my God.
and they had to put us in another room for like 3 days while the engineers took Q-tips And the engineers took Q-tips and had to go through every part of that board
Oh my
to
God.
clean it out. It's a miracle I wasn't fired. Seriously. And I am so sorry, Michelle. I just spilt wine all in her direction.
You did, but it didn't get on me.
Oh, so sorry. I'm a spiller. I'm a dropper.
It's all right. We can refill
no,
that glass.
but it's-
We've
it's-
got 4 bottles here. Don't worry.
It's wasted wine.
Okay.
Ay, ay, ay.
Paul, could you put that in her write-up, please?
Yeah, Paul and I are going to have a
serious
we have
meeting
a
after the show.
programming meeting after the show of my tardiness, and now I spilt wine all over the council.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't get in any equipment or anything like that, so we're all cool.
We're still on the air, so it couldn't have been that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Right.
So I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
So, what a crazy time.
Well, that sounds like a fun festival to go to.
It's a great festival. It's amazing.
My niece down in New Mexico absolutely loves all kinds of wine, so you just gave me an idea. We're going to be going to that festival.
Book your reservations now.
Okay.
I'm sure hotels are full already. That's
okay.
how popular it is.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go to winecolorado.org. That's the CABE website. And then you can also go to coloradowine.com, which is the state-run website, which lists all the wineries in Colorado and places to visit. There's plenty of wineries here along the Front Range. And,
there's actually more wineries on the Front Range now than on the West Slope, Paul.
Yeah, we crossed that.
Wow.
We crossed that line a couple of years ago.
Yep.
And
where are they growing them out here?
Well, out here there's not so much growing grapes here, but a lot of manufacturing.
Oh, okay.
So wineries
Okay.
in general.
Okay.
And there's about 140-ish wineries in Colorado, and cideries are included in that number,
right?
Because a cider is fermented apple juice,
right?
So it's made under a winery license, which is fermented fruit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're all over the place. So you can check it out, make a day of it, and taste some great
fun.
Colorado product.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm gassing up the RV.
Do it.
I'm gassing up the RV.
Yeah. If you've got an RV, take the RV.
Yep. You want to go, Clark?
Let's go.
Come on, Clark.
All right.
Well, we've had a great day of tasting Cabernet Franc.
Colorado's Cabernet.
Colorado's Cabernet. So, and you're welcome to. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call, but it's not official. You're welcome to let us know. Anything you've tasted, Cabernet Franc, or other Colorado. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah,
reach
call
out to
us.
us. Yeah, and you can hit us on Twitter at Denver Wine Radio. Chaw's at Chaw Woman. You can find us all. And Michelle, you're at MC Winemaker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'd love to know your opinion of Colorado wine you've tried and stuff you're looking forward to trying. So
yeah. Please tweet us, Instagram us, Facebook us. We'd love to hear what you think about Colorado wine. We're trying to change people's minds.
Absolutely. And they need to be changed because this is some good stuff right here. This bottle right here, mic drop.
All right.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Really good.
All right.
All of them are good.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for having me. You don't need. I don't even. Next week I don't know.
You're not showing up next week. Is that what you're saying?
No, you and Polly. You got the new show now.
No, you're coming in.
I'm leaving at 10:30 from and so I can get here in time.
Heck yeah, pick me up some chubbies or something on the way.
Or I'm gonna sleep on your couch and come in with you.
Yeah, maybe we should taste. We do a little wine and chubbies tasting.
Right.
Ooh.
I'm hearing some PYT in the background here.
Yeah.
Man, I noticed that driving in there was Santiago's. I thought, there's got to be a good wine for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What would it be? Think about it.
Yeah.
What would you serve with like Mexican food?
Riesling.
Yeah, Riesling works.
To offset the spice.
Yeah,
Okay.
some of those big jammy reds work too.
Okay.
To help cool the heat if you're liking the hot chili.
Right on.
Yeah.
And it's not only for Mexican food. You could have it with Indian food. You could have it with any kind of
Absolutely.
spicy food.
Yep.
That's awesome. Oh, it's
Yeah.
Michael in the background, right? Can you hear him?
I
can
can hear him.
I can hardly wait till
I
I
can hear
launch
him.
back in the day cafe. I'm going to play what I want, when I want. Nobody's going to tell me what I can't play or threaten to fire me, Paulie.
That's
But
right.
but the question
35 years I've been threatened. You're not supposed to play that song.
What
we
are you
have
gonna-
to
what-
have a meeting.
But what are you going to be drinking?
Oh, Colorado wine.
Not a girl.
All right. Thanks for listening this week. Your job is to put some altitude in your glass
That's right.
Yeah, and
I
drink
love
some,
that.
drink local, drink some Colorado wine.
Raise a local glass, folks.
That's
Do
right.
it.
Thanks so much for listening this week, and join us next week at noon, Denver Wine Radio with Cha Cha, and we'll have a new guest next week too. But thank you, Michelle, for being here today.
Thanks for having me on. Loved it.
Yeah, this is Mile High Sports.
Down